beyond what was included in the readout.
And yesterday, you said the president would be willing, or potentially might be willing, to go to Cuba Sunday. That's you're not ruling it out.
Correct.
Would the president welcome Raul Castro to the White House?
That's a hypothetical as well. I don't know that Mr. Castro has necessarily indicated a desire to travel to the United States and visit the White House. I guess what I would say is that they're
any more outrageous than the president going down to Cuba?
I mean, I suppose not, considering that the analogy that we've tried to draw, or at least identified, is that there are important national security reasons for the president to travel to other countries that have what we would describe at best as checkered human rights records. The president did, as we discussed yesterday, travel recently to both China and Burma. These are countries where the president has urged the leadership of those countries to do a better job of respecting universal human rights. The president traveled to those countries both because he believed it was in our national security interest, but also because he viewed it as an important opportunity to raise concerns about those nations' human rights records. Having an open relationship in which the president engages with the leaders of other countries can actually serve as a useful way to shine a spotlight on the shortcomings of other countries' records as it relates to human rights. He did that when he was in China. He did that when he was standing next to the Chinese president. And that did provoke as many of you will recall, a pretty memorable exchange between the Chinese president and an American journalist. That kind of exchange that attracted that kind of attention would not have occurred if the president refused to visit the country, or if we refused to visit with that country because we had objections to their human rights record. So
you're not ruling it out.
I guess the point is that the president has had the leaders of both Burma and China to the United States, and for that reason I wouldn't rule out a visit from President Castro.
Last question.